What is going on, everybody? We're back on it, Code Geass, Season 2, Episode 19. We have 6 episodes left, including this one. We are at the very peak climax of the anime right here. Still coming down off my sickness, so for the people in the Patreon, I apologize for that, but we're going to make sure we stay on the reactions. Coming off of last episode, pretty much the only talking point really to have here is what seems to be, I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed, but I don't know how it's not. Nunnally looks to be confirmed dead. Um, and I posed the questions at the end of last episode. What does this turn Lelouch into? Does he turn into this crazy, no thoughts of remorse or what could happen? He just charges in their head first and gets him and all the Black Knights killed. Does now he have no regard and it elevates his chess mind to another level because now he even has more of a reason to want to kill the Emperor? Or does he freeze up and the Black Knights have to pretty much fight for themselves because their commander has mentally lost it? See what happens with that. And then we had a little cold opening here at the beginning of the episode. They had kind of news reporters kind of reporting what happened, like what was that huge blast, etc., etc. I think we had one reporter say that the initial blast, just the blast radius, instantly killed 10 million people, and the overflow of shock waves and tremors has damaged or caused casualties for another 25 million people. So we have 10 million confirmed dead in an instant, and another 25 million injured or worse. Nina's over there freaking out like, I can't believe all these people. You knew what that was. I don't know what she's freaking out about. Is she not expected to be as big? She knew. I have no sympathy for Nina. I haven't liked Nina for the longest. She knew exactly what that was going to be. And Lelouch now has to. Not Lelouch. Shuzaku has to. He's the one that pulled the trigger. Granted, he was under the influence, but he still did it. And everybody's gonna know that it was him. You had a couple of the other knights of the empire kind of question, I know this is a war, but this isn't what we're supposed to be doing or fighting for. So it looks like we've got people wavering mentally on both sides, on the Britannian side and on the United States side as well. And then Lelouch gave out a command to. He doesn't care about everybody that died. Everybody search for Nunnally immediately. So it looks like my assumption that maybe him just kind of mentally losing it and charging his troops pretty much to their death looks like it's what might happen. I'm hoping C2 snaps back into it. Lelouch gets his mind right and we figure this out. But as of now, it looks like he's refusing to believe that she's dead, and he's willing to waste every single one of his forces to confirm or find her. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, I apologize for any nasally throat issues we have going on. I'm going to try not to talk for too long because it gets worse as I go. And I'm going to save at least 5 to 10 minutes for after discussion. So let's go ahead and do it like we always are. We're on the turn screen right here, turn 19. Code Geass Season 2, Episode 19. Pressing play right now. Here we go. So it's Cornelia that. Oh. Or may I? Nope. Oh, nobody knew she was captive. Hmm. Oh shit. What does this fuckboy want? Yep. Get his ass back. He's mentally lost it. He needs a break. He's gonna say a bunch of shit that's gonna have everybody turn on him. Oh god. And here he goes. He's gonna have all his forces just slowly turning on him one by one. He's gonna say a bunch of shit that's gonna get nobody left on his side. And the fall has started. Lloyd is over here saying, make another one, let's go ahead and drop it. I hope Nina dies in her own experiments makings. He did get that message. They have another warhead on them. This is not going well. Why the hell is this dude coming to this? Yes, I was going to say, Tamaki, like, take your ass somewhere. I was about to say, please get him the hell out of there. Suzaku, what'd you do, man? They're trying to divide. And now everybody knows. I was about to say, it doesn't matter about his lineage, so. We're just getting in. We're getting a bunch of dissension here. So if he ever does mentally come back around, who's ever gonna follow him? Ogie, you backstabbing. Ogie, you son. God. No loyalty these days. Not a single one. Roll over here, Shook. But to say, he's put y'all in this position. Why does any of that matter? And I hate this dude. Schneisel's little right hand boy. He's lost all his people. Oh god, now they're blaming the warhead. Bro, someone kill that dude. Ogie. Cornelia, what the hell are you talking about? You just got back on the scene. Well, it looks like he's lost all his command. Everything's falling apart, so. This is what I figured. This is one of my predictions. It just all goes to shit. C2. We could really use the old C2 at this moment. Like, really. He has nobody left. He's alone. Don't turn. I mean, they're gonna. We'll see what happens. Colin will still stand by his size, but oh fuck. Detard, not you, man. You were supposed to be the ride or die. Damn it, Detard. Thought he'd still be there. Colin. I was about to say, Colin, you stand up. Well, Mr. Mind. Rolo? Feel free to show up and, like, stop time and grab him. Oh, God, now he's just talking himself into the fucking ground. Get his ass, Rolo. He got him. Fluff Anya. I hate her ass too. Anya, Nina, and there's a couple more on my death list that, if they could just get out of here at any moment. Get him, Rolo. I just hate Anya. She acts like her shit doesn't stink, and I just don't like her. He's got the whole fluffing army on his ass. Suzaku? Anybody feel like helping out here? Rolo's gonna die. Dang, he's one of my favorite characters from season 2. He's gonna die. He's gonna his heart's gonna flippin'. Wow, he's really spamming that thing. Chill. He's just got to get him as far as he can, and then when it runs out, just put him down on the ground. Whew! That man Rolo is so clean with it. Ah, damn, he's gonna die. Such an OP Geass. He might have one of the most OP Geasses we've seen. One that can be used more than once, that can be spammed. Damn. That's one of the first deaths I've actually felt in a while. Like Nunnally dying and Shirley was pretty bad, but some of the other ones didn't hit hard. That hit. That's unfortunate. Dang. Such a great piece. So what does he do now? Is it just going to be him and Suzaku against the world, or what? Him and Suzaku are going to team up and do something. It seems like the only person he can go to. Solid stuff. I guess kind of the major questions that we're gonna have here is, I mean, pretty much the only question. It's just that one question. Oh, how is this playing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, there. I guess pretty much the one main question that's gonna lead to all the other questions is, where does Lelouch go from here? And from that question, you can ask tons of questions. Do the Black Knights come back around? Does Colin kind of talk them back into, yes, he did use us, but like, look what he did for us. Look how we were liberated, and um, the position he got us in. We have the United States. We formed our own kind of coalition of nations, our own freestanding armies, and like, do we use that argument, or is, because it makes you think like, are the Britannians and the Black Knights going to be working in synergy and harmony to hunt him down? Or now that he escaped, the Black Knights are just going to kind of like crawl back a little bit, let's regroup, let's talk about things, and the Britannians are out there actively hunting him down? Or is this like a cooperative effort? Because if it's a co-op, I'm hoping the Black Knights, Toto and them, they all sit down, they talk about it, they figure something out, Detard, and they all decide, you know what, he did do these things, Britannian Prince or not, but like, it was for us. It did work for us in the end. So we'll see like what the Black Knights decide to do, because now it's not like, it's not what Lelouch decides for the Black Knights, it's what the Black Knights decide to do. Um, I'm still holding out that I think C2's memories are going to come back, and she has a major part to play still in the story. Simply because I just feel like it'd be a waste of her character to kind of write her off to the side, and the fact that her character was used and we didn't gain anything from it. Lelouch didn't like gain an extra power from it. Charles wasn't killed from it. It didn't sway the tide of the battle. Anything that like related to her, other than the story started and ended, or started with her. Rolo's dead. That's unfortunate. He was one of my favorite characters, and I thought his Geass was just great. Schneisel playing the sympathy card to everybody. I don't know how they've just put Cornelia. I mean, she is like one of the best commanding princesses that they've ever had. I guess to put her right back in like the commanding power is okay. I was hoping that she was going to kind of be talked into fighting against, but she's not. Maybe Jeremiah. I'm hoping Jeremiah. I'm thinking the only allies he's going to have are Jeremiah and Suzaku and Colin. How they all play their parts to make sure he doesn't die, at least until he kills the Emperor, will be kind of remain to be seen. And we just kind of have to see what it turns out to be. I don't care for Nina at all. Don't care for Anya at all. Don't care for Suzaku. Don't care for Schneisel's little servant boy. Those are like the top 4 characters that, like, if they die, that'd just be, good for the story. And we'll see how it plays out. And then the Emperor was talking about how he was going to erase this world and like restart anew. Does he plan to destroy the world and rebuild it? It's just a figure of speech, or what is he referring to? I don't know if he's currently en route to Lelouch. It just sucks that Rolo's dead. Like one of the better OP Geass powers that didn't have any restrictions on it. I don't have to make eye contact. I don't have to touch you. I don't have to do anything. Like, he can just be used. And now that's off the board. And it's almost kind of safe to say that there is no more chessboard. There's no more chess pieces for Lelouch. It was him against Schneisel or him against the Emperor. His chessboard's been wiped clean. He has no more pieces, all the pieces and the machines and the Geass users and the manipulation he had is all gone, Everything's been put out on the table. We know who he is, we know what he can do, and we know what he has done. So now the people that followed him, how do they react now that they know this information? So we'll wait to see what happens with that. And we've got 5 episodes to see the moves he makes, see how they play this. I have a feeling they're going to come back and support him and fight for him, whether that's through Colin, whether that's through maybe C2 getting memories back and leading some kind of like uprising. See what that plays into. So let me know what you guys think if it's your first time watching along like it is with me, or feel free to leave any comments that aren't spoilerish or anything like that. This will be going up on Patreon on December 17th, and then we will have episode 20 on Thursday the 19th. So you'll have a good week. Coming up on Christmas here soon. And we're going to be done here. What will be on 20, 22, 24, 25? When are we going to be done? 4, the first week of January we'll be done. And then we'll vote on new animes, new TV shows, and all that. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, as always.